HARK, we are here. It is time for another episode of Action Phase, but this episode is going to be a little different. This past week at my local, I managed to take part in a draft for the first time since the release of the game. We did a previous draft during the celebration, only played a couple games there. You got to see those games against John Leo, great opponent, crushed me with a Grand Inquisitor deck. This past week, we did a draft, and draft format is 25-minute best of one games. So I'm not going to spread out each game into its own individual video. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you my deck and my thought process making it and the draft cards that I was able to pull. And then we're going to go through and do each round individually in this video. So you're going to get 3 games total in this video. Win, lose, draw, it's all the same. And then at the end, we'll go over my prizes and a little bit of discussion about draft and other different things there. And that is going to be what this Action Phase episode is. So without further ado, you don't want to hear me talking anymore. You want to see the draft deck and then you want to see gameplay. So let's get right to it. All right. So we're going to start here quickly with the cards that I ended up not using from my draft pool. There's going to be a couple of obvious ones. Out of all the total cards here, there's one that I removed from this whole thing, and we're going to go over at the end of this video as to why I removed it. Starting off, I did end up using the security complex in the first game. Ideally, Grand Inquisitor, which is the leader that I ended up on, as you can see right here. Grand Inquisitor can utilize this to some great effect, but unfortunately in a draft environment, unless you pull really well, it's not very worthwhile using. My other 2 leaders that I had in my pool were Boba Fett and Grand Moff Tarkin. I did technically start with Grand Moff Tarkin, but I was pulling mostly aggression and villainy units, so I was able to wheel into Grand Inquisitor when I saw a couple of other things, but there were a couple of draft mistakes that I made that I should have grabbed a couple of cards earlier that didn't end up wheeling around back to me. So the remaining cards that weren't in the deck, we have an AT-AT suppressor, we have 2 mission briefings, we have a Lieutenant Childson, a Yoda, which is obviously not going to be usable, a precision flyer, General Krell. I kind of just grabbed this for collection purposes because we were at the end of the pack and it didn't really matter what I was grabbing. Vigilant Honor Guards, a foil Lethal Sergeant, a non-foil Lethal Insurgent, and this 7th Sister I don't think was actually part of my draft pull. I believe this was part of one of my prize packs afterwards. So whoops, but there is that. Now, in terms of what I did end up running, we were on Grand Inquisitor, started with the security complex, switched over to Capital City because that was just the better play. But in terms of cards in the actual main deck, we've got 1 TIE Line Fighter, we've got 1 2-1B Surgical Droid, 2 Death Star Stormtroopers, 2 Cantina Braggarts, could have had 3, ended up with 2, 1 Viper Probe Droid, 2 Partisan Insurgents, 2 First Legion Snowtroopers, 1 Ardent Sympathizer, 1 Starwing Scout, 1 Cell Block Guard, 2 Wilderness Fighters, 1 Baze Malbus, 1 System Patrol Craft, 1 Corellian Freighter, 1 Rugged Survivors, 1 Ruthless Raider, 2 AT-STs, 1 Repair, 2 Resilient, 1 Force Choke, 1 Devotion, 1 Entrenched, and 1 Vanquish. The ultimate goal of the deck was to kind of mimic the way this plays in Constructed. So grab as many cards as I can that can perform attacks on the first couple of rounds that don't have to worry too much about taking damage. And sure, I'll most likely lose the unit, but if I can get some damage out, that's pretty hefty. So Cantina Braggart is a pretty great play. You can play it for 1, deal 2 damage to it, and do 2 damage to your opponent's base. Partisan Insurgent is a good one to do on the next round if you are able to drop something like the Death Star Stormtrooper or the Cantina Braggart. Unfortunately, wasn't able to do that very often, but it's still a decent card in the deck. First Legion Snowtrooper, same thing, deal 2 damage, get the extra 2 damage back, so on and so forth. Ardent Sympathizer can be a pretty big swing if you end up starting with the initiative, but if you don't, it doesn't end up being great. Cell Block Guard is not the greatest choice, but if you can get that attack in, your opponent still has to try to deal with it because it is a Sentinel. Wilderness Fighter here is actually pretty good because it does have that shielded. So its initial refresh with Grand Inquisitor's ability makes it so that I don't take damage, I just remove the shield. It's only 2 damage though for a 3 cost, so it's not that good. Obviously you wouldn't use something like that in Constructed. And then System Patrol Craft is actually really good for this because you're not sacrificing too much in terms of the health that it has. Sure, it will survive 1 less attack, but getting that 3 damage out can be very helpful. So that ends up being the ultimate 30 card deck. There isn't really too many changes that I would make. The AT-AT suppressor is just too late of a cost in draft or limited in order to be able to utilize it effectively. It just doesn't end up working out really well. And then Charleston didn't have enough vigilance cards. Card draw wasn't really one of the games this could have helped, but it wouldn't have won me the game, so that's why. I think if I were to do this again, I would focus a little bit more on what Tarkin can do with Imperials. The biggest problem was is that the person to my right was basically drafting every command card that came by him, even if it was stuff that he couldn't necessarily use. So that's why you got to worry sometimes about draft. With that said, you've seen the deck. You know the idea. You kind of get what's supposed to happen. So let's get right into the gameplay.
All right, you have initiative. Battlefield Marine. We are gonna spend 2 for the Viper Probe Droid. I can see your hand. X-Wing Fleet Lieutenant Ezra. Are you sure this isn't a constructor deck?
It was passed to me just like straight Leia.
Oh,
cards.
nice.
It was crazy.
Nice.
I'll take initiative.
Sounds good. I will pass.
I think that guy's good. I made the mistake of inquisiting that guy, forgetting he had.
Oh. Let's go with this and see what happens.
We'll go in for 5 with the Marine.
Sounds good. We'll trade here.
We'll take initiative.
Okay, we're gonna play 3 for Wilderness. We'll go ahead and just ready him. We'll throw 2 into your base.
Comes in with a shield, right?
Yeah, but the damage. Oh, right.
Yeah, you can pop the shield.
Right, I'm dumb.
Yeah, that's like, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That was the whole thing. I don't know why I thought the
Exactly.
2 damage was coming back. So yeah, and then I'll pass.
All right.
Yep.
Let's go 6 into the base.
All right. I feel like this is going to be quick. Taking 5 off, putting 11 on. System Patrol Craft. Battlefield Marine. Two into your base.
We'll take initiative.
Okay, let's do this and then 3 into your base. And I will pass.
I think we will do Leia things.
Okay.
Hit you for 3 and
Okay.
3.
6, so that puts me at 17. That is an unfortunate amount of stuff.
Yeah, this deck just drew the perfect Leia cards.
You haven't done anything yet. So let's go 3 into your base.
Base. 2 for a low-fall insurgent.
Okay, you haven't played any cards, so I'm not affected by that. We're gonna pay 1 and we're gonna heal the base 3. So we're gonna take 5 off, put 2 on. Puts me at 14.
Let's bring Leia out.
That's no bueno. We'll do 3 for a wilderness fighter.
Fleet Lieutenant to hit for 6 with Leia.
Okay, that puts me at taking 4 off, putting 10 on, 20.
That's just Leia deck, right? It's like
We'll go ahead and trade into that. I'll take 3 damage back.
I'll take initiative.
Okay. We'll deal 2 damage to that, bring it up, and then we'll go 2 to your base. And pass. Now I see that. I think that's game because you
Yeah,
just swing
I can
with
do
Leia.
Leia things.
Yep.
I got a surprise strike. as
Okay.
well. Like just the nuts draw as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good game. All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Yep.
We'll tap 2 for the Partisan Insurgent.
We're gonna do 2 for the smuggler.
Smuggler.
2 for the smugglers.
There for you. As much as I want to do this, I'm not. I'm gonna retain initiative.
All right, I'll pass.
Sounds good.
That's a dope shield token.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that card. Okay, we'll do that.
Okay. We'll pay 1 for a Cantina Braggart.
Okay. We'll do the headhunter for 2.
Okay. I will swing 3 into your base. So 1, and then because I control another aggression unit, I get raid 2, so 3 total.
Well, that's getting scary over there. I guess I'll do 2 here.
Okay.
Now, if he's doing 0, does it pop the shield at all? or
Nope,
is it
because you haven't suffered damage.
He's just chilling. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We will. Pay 1 for the Death Star Stormtrooper.
Take the initiative.
Okay, so that's yours. We will activate Grand Inquisitor's ability and drop 2 damage onto my Partisan Insurgent to ready it. And then we'll swing 3 more at your base.
Scary fast.
And then, yes, I will pass.
That's great.
Okay. Do self-lock card for 3.
Okay. We'll go ahead and run my Stormtrooper into it.
Okay. That's a trade.
Yeah.
Trade.
I did, an enemy unit did leave play, so if you want to exhaust your leader to gain a resource back, you can.
Is that takes its full turn to do?
It's not a turn, it's the only like free action that exists
It
right
just
now.
happens?
It just happens, so you're back up to 2.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I kind of
Yeah.
was wondering about that when I was
Yeah,
playing
it's
against it.
not an action, it's basically a trigger as a
Yeah.
result.
Okay. I'll do the crafty smuggler for 2.
Okay. Frustrating. We'll go ahead and I'll swing 2 at your base.
I'll take this guy out with my
good.
other crafty smuggler.
Pay 3 for an ardent sympathizer.
I guess 2-0. Okay, he's kind of a little scary. I'll hit your base for 2.
Okay. 2. We'll swing your base for 3.
Okay. I'll take the initiative.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna put resilient on my partisan.
Okay.
And I will exhaust to do this again, and then we'll swing 3 more at your base. And then I will pass.
He's got 4 damage on him. And
So he's got 3 health left.
3 health. Alright, we're gonna do Bosk for 5 and the ambush here.
Okay.
So is that it's a 1-0?
Just 1, yeah.
Okay.
And then if you want to exhaust your leader to get a resource back, you can.
That doesn't matter.
We'll go ahead and choke the Bosk. Get him off the board.
Okay. I'll do, let's see, these guys are still chilling. I'll pop the shield here for 2.
Okay. Spend 1 to throw resilient on it.
Okay. It gives him 6 HP, dang. I'll hit him for 2 more.
I'll hit your base for 3.
Okay. I will. I'll take the initiative. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay. All right. I'll do Bounty Hunter Crew for 6 and take him out. That's how many back?
3.
3.
Do you have an event in your discard pile? No. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and entrench your Outer Rim Headhunter.
Okay. Do 2 to base.
Okay. Flip the Inquisitor.
What does he do for damage? I don't even know.
4.
4, 7. I'm gonna flip him too.
We'll swing 3 into your base.
Okay. And then I'll do 4 to him with the vet.
Okay.
An enemy
You'll
on
take
left
3
flank.
back.
I should have done that the other way, but it doesn't matter. I'm still learning.
You
a
do
little
get
bit.
2 resources back because I had this leave play.
Does it happen multiple times? Like, do you get 2 and then another 2? for
I mean,
another
if you
one?
can find a way to
With him.
refresh him, yeah.
With him.
Yeah.
It can't be anybody else.
No, because it's when this
On
unit
attack.
completes
Okay,
attack.
cool, man. Cool. And then I'll take the trade here.
I will take the initiative.
And I will pass.
Okay. I shouldn't do that. I should drop. I'll keep this in my hand.
Let's do that. Okay.
Viper Probe Droid, so I get to see the cards in your hand. Cool. Sounds good. Makes sense.
Yeah, we'll play the other Bounty Hunter crew. For 2 back?
You get 3 back.
3 back.
Go ahead and pay 2 for the Partisan Insurgent.
Okay. I'll do 4 to your base.
Okay. Taking 1 off, putting 5 on. I will retain the initiative.
Okay, I'll do 2 to the base, and then 4 more.
Taking-
6 more.
So we're gonna start with this. 8 off, 10 on, and then 4 more from Boba Fett.
Actually gonna play it. It doesn't do me anything, but I got the 2 resources for it, so I might as well
Sounds
do it.
good.
And then I'll pass. I'm not gonna resource this round.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 4. I'm gonna put Baze Malbus into play. I do have the initiative, so it has Sentinel.
Okay. 5. I'm gonna play guards for 4.
Tap 2 for First Legion Snowtrooper.
I'll just do this guy for 2. He's got 1 on attack stuff. It's getting crazy.
I'll activate no. Pass.
Baze has got 5 HP. I'll hit you for 4 here for Baze.
Okay. You'll take 2 back.
You take the initiative.
No, I
Oh, you just
passed.
passed, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I will pass again.
Okay. I'll hit you for 2 here. That's 2 bad.
Don't think. He's dead.
Is he dead?
Yeah, because he's got you off.
2 health, sorry. Read it wrong completely. For some reason I saw 5. I don't know, like my
Yeah.
brain isn't working right.
I'll take the initiative. I don't think there's anything that's going to change here.
Okay. I'll do 4 to base.
I'll take 1 off, put 5 on.
4 more base.
Take 1 off and 5 off and put 10 on.
2. And then I'll pass.
Okay. Yeah, sweet.
I'm gonna burn that one. And then I'm ready.
All right. There's no real good answer here, but we're gonna play System Patrol Craft.
Okay. I'm gonna do lackeys for ambush.
Okay.
Who's doing the most now? Snow Tree Mountain. Get him out of here.
Okay, so take 2. I'll do 1 to your guards.
1 damage?
Yeah, because I have no other aggression units on the board.
Okay. Do 4 to base.
Take 1 off, put 5 on. I will take the initiative because there's literally nothing else I can do.
4 more.
And you win.
Hey,
Good
man.
game.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Cool. I will start us off. Good luck to you with taking the initiative.
Sounds great. I'm not going to do a whole lot more. I'm going to go ahead and play this 1-cost unit, reveal no events
Yeah.
from my hand, and I will pass after that.
Excellent. Now you give that to me. Set that face down.
Set that down.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Sounds good. I will tap my 3 for Cell Block Guard.
Sounds good. I will go ahead and I'll pay 3 as well for a wing guard.
Sweet. I will retain the initiative.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and smack your subblock guard for 1 damage.
Okay, I'll take 3 back.
And then I'll be passing.
Sweet. I like them.
I'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna spend 2 for a Viper Probe Droid.
Sure. Here's what we're working with.
Death Troopers, Gamorrean, 7th Fleet Defender. Excellent. That's where all those Death Troopers went.
I would like to go ahead and pay 3 for this Death Trooper, and I'll put 2 damage on. I'll go ahead and put it. Yeah, well, I have to do.
Oh, right.
I'll go ahead and mark 2. Let's see. I'll go ahead and do it on the wing guard.
Sounds good. Tap 2 for a Partisan Insurgent.
Okay. I'll go ahead and smack your base for 2 damage, please.
2 damage to Reno. Retain initiative.
Sure. I'll pass.
All right.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and trade here.
Sure. We will go ahead and exhaust this guy and put a shield on the
Death Trooper. Excellent. We are gonna tap 5 for the Rugged Survivors.
Delightful. We go ahead and attack the Rugged Survivors. Okay, for 3, I'll pop my shield.
Yep. I will retain the initiative.
I'm going to pay 3 to Death Trooper. I'm going to deal 2 to my Death Trooper and kill it. And then I will be passing.
Sweet. All right, 2 and 2 for that's the wrong card. Baze Malvis. I do have the initiative, therefore it is Sentinel.
I see that. I'll go ahead and hit base for 3.
Sentinel.
Baze.
Oh, sorry. I definitely heard base.
I know, I understand. Yeah, no, that was. Yeah, I agree that those words are very similar.
We'll put a TIE Fighter in space.
Sounds good. I believe I'm going to join you in space with this 7th Fleet Thunder.
That's unfortunate. Grand Inquisitor.
Going to pay 2 to No Good Me Dead. Your Grand Inquisitor.
Sounds good.
No. Legion, you can rock for like 10 years.
We'll do 3 to that, and I'll take 3.
They got right on that. He walks. We're doing that.
I'm gonna go ahead and flip over.
I'll retain the initiative.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Baze for 4. I'll take 5.
You get 2 resources.
I do. They're not going to do me much good because my next action is going to be pass.
Sounds good.
They've got Legion releases through middle of next year.
I'm not going to resource.
That goes to exhaust.
Take it away.
Excellent. 3, 6. Ruthless Raider. 2 to fet, 2 to base.
Okay. Let's pay 5 for Syndicate Lackeys.
Okay.
Ambush. I will go ahead and have it attack your partisan insurgent.
Sounds good.
I'll mark 1 damage here.
Ouch. We'll do 2 to your base.
Sounds good. We'll go ahead and deal 3 to the Raider, and I'll pop this shield.
Sounds good. Let's heal that off.
Sure.
Repair.
I'll take this then.
Sounds good. A pass.
Okay. I will 6 right now. I'll resource that. Alrighty, all set?
Yep.
Go ahead and hit the tie.
Okay.
Trades.
We're gonna go 3 into that, and I'll take 5 back.
Okay. Go ahead and pay 4 for the Gamorrean guards.
Okay. We're gonna pay 2. And I'm gonna put a devotion on the Ruthless Raider.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 for some bike.
Sweet. We'll go ahead and swing 5 at your base and restore 2.
Sure. I'll go to 9. I'll retain the initiative.
Excellent. Good verbiage. 5 for Carillion Freighter, and then I'll pass. I will not resource.
I will not either. I'll go ahead and attack into the Inquisitor.
Okay. Two, 4, 5. We'll go ahead and vanquish your swoop racer.
Sure. Play a Saboteur. Saboteur.
Sweet.
Or Scavenger, excuse me. Sounds good.
40 your base.
Ouch! 13. We'll pay 2 for a Headhunter.
5 your base.
18. I'll go ahead and do that.
Put a Resilient on my freighter. And then I'll pass.
Okay. I'll start by attacking your base for 4.
Sounds good. That's 4. We'll swing at your base for 5 and restore 2.
I will go to 23. Let's go ahead and do 2 more to base.
That's good. You're gonna pay 1 for a Cantina Braggart.
Okay. Going to pay 1 for a smuggling compartment on this Headhunter.
We'll swing 4 your base.
27. A 5. For some rugged survivors.
The beef.
They're gonna survive so much.
We're gonna spend 2 for First Legion Snowtrooper.
Very nice. We'll go ahead and put a shield token on the Gamorrean guards.
Sounds good. I will go ahead and take the initiative.
Great. I will blindly attack into your Corellian freighter, killing my little thing, and doing 3 damage.
Yes.
Yep. And I'll ready a resource.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good game.
Do you want to swing?
Just to say yes, I will. Actually, I will swing with the freighter because it's a cooler ship.
Sure.
So, good game, sorry.
And there it is. We go 1-2. Drafting is a specific skill. I have not honed it for this game yet. My opponents were all fun individuals to play. I made the joke to Shad, my first round opponent, that when you bring a constructed deck into draft, obviously you're going to decimate everybody around you because holy crap, that was a lot of really good Leia cards to be passed and be able to pull from your packs. But the games were all fun. We're going to go through here. My prizing, obviously, you saw right off the bat, I got Seventh Sister. For winning one game, I did get 1 pack, so I had 1 pack plus the OP pack. Seventh Sister was the rare that I pulled out of that. I did also manage to pull this lovely Hyper Foil Red 3, which is going to go right into my Hera deck, so that way I can have another hyperspace card in there. Fantastic card, worth a pretty penny. In terms of my OP pack, I did manage to get the Hyperspace I Am Your Father, a Hyperspace Admiral Mahdi, and the special rarity Sabine Wren. This is a very cool card. If I can get 2 more of them, I'll probably swap out the Hyperspace Sabine Wrens I have in the deck, but I'm not anticipating getting any more of those. I have yet to pull a foil out of the OP kit packs, and I'm kind of annoyed by that. But, and you may have seen it a little bit because I'm really bad at making sure that cards are shown properly on stream or on the video without revealing other things. My pack 1 pick 1 basically paid for the entire event, and the result of it was irrelevant because I pulled a Boba Fett pack 1 pick 1, and I was like, yeah, I gotta take this, because even if I lose, that's $60 right there, plus it finishes my playset, and I don't have to worry about this for the next ever. Very happy to be able to go to get that Boba Fett. Seventh Sister helps complete that playset. I did manage to trade for a couple of other cards to complete playsets, Gideon Hask, For a Cause I Believe In, and Sneak Attack. But there it is. That's it. I had a lot of fun. I would like to draft again. Unfortunately, the product shortage means that that's not necessarily going to be as capable. But with all that said, draft is a very fun environment. It is something that I'm hoping they do a lot more with competitively in the future and try to make sure that they have enough products so that people can continue to do the competition, draft, and practice and be able to do all that kinds of extra stuff. But that is that for this video. Lots of fun, cool Boba Fett, great opponents. You got to see some cool gameplay in this action phase episode. That's all she wrote. So remember to like this video, comment on it as well. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to this lovely YouTube channel for all your Star Wars Unlimited needs. Follow me on all my social medias at RybackStun, wherever you can find me. If you want to support me, super thanks, membership here, all kinds of stuff that's available. My face is an emote on YouTube. Hopefully that is handy and useful to you. You can express your disappointment or disdain to somebody else with my face. And that's it. So we'll see you in the next one. And with that, I will see you in the stars.